Derek, Mr. Jones.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. The first time I talked to you, it was insane. There was
Yeah.
so much behind everything that you had done, been one of the pioneers for this whole virtual DJing and getting everybody involved, people like Michelle Obama
Yes.
in the room with you. And now you're doing something, a virtual prom with the app House Party,
Yes.
which is crazy. We all use House Party. We all play the games with our friends on it. How did that come about, and what can we expect to see from you?
Well, I mean, part of it, they reached out to me, and they reached out to me literally in the right time because I was trying to figure out ways to do something for the kids. I too have family members that are graduating, and they were extremely sad that one, they couldn't walk, and then there was no prom or no graduation party. So being with this whole quarantine experience that we're having, one of the most important things for me was to always find ways to give back to kids, to keep people inspired, which is why I still play music so much. Even when I'm tired, I'll just get up, I'll read a letter from someone, just describing what the experience was like for them with music and how sharing this music has been very inspiring. And it just keeps me wanting to do more to give back. So, working, partnering with House Party has been actually one of the highlights for me to be able to do something for the kids.
Now, everyone knows, and that's going down today, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, for you guys
Yes.
there. How excited are you? What's the set list going to look like? Can you bring people in, and how can we jump on? Do we just sign on to the app?
Just sign on to the app. You sign on to the app and, jump right into it. With My set list is different. It's not what I have been doing, like with my online parties. Usually I try to play like a lot of old school music. But the set that pretty much that I'm doing for a house party is the normal set that I would have done like at a club with more kind of a younger vibe to it. So I mixed it up. My set list is mixed up with everything from 21 Pilots to Roddy Rich, and it's just I wanted to keep it young and fresh and hip, and it's for the kids. I want them to sing along, and it's a very diverse background. It's kids from all over the world, or all over the states rather, where I wanted everyone to feel a little bit of what they love. So I tried to curate a set list that way.
As far as attire, we know you love your hats. Are we gonna put on a suit tonight? How are we getting ready?
So tonight I'm wearing a little Saint Laurent, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it sexy, my t-shirts and my blazer and my hats, I'm always fly though. Even though I'm home, I still have, I have on shoes. I can actually show you the shoe or the boot that I'm wearing. Because I have it pulled out right now. So I'm wearing a boot, So even though like everyone's home, you should still be fly, man. You should still feel the part and really enjoy the experience.
Well, don't tell me that I don't have any shoes on. We'll pretend. Now, knowing this is a virtual prom, I know when you first started this, just think back to that kid who first started playing records, who loved music. Would you ever think you'd be here as an adult doing a virtual prom? And do you remember your prom? Did you attend?
No, I didn't attend my prom because at that time I had records out and I felt like I was too cool for that. Which as an adult now, I do have some regrets. Like, man, I should have gone. But no, I never imagined being in a position where I would do something that would inspire multiple generations, of people, whether kids or adults, by just doing something that I love, literally like, 6 feet away from where it all began, right here. No, I never imagined that. But, before this all happened, I saw it happening while I was doing it. When it was just 200 to 300 people, I felt like it was special because no one was utilizing the platform that way, or any of these platforms, not for like DJ purposes and to inspire communities. And man, as it started to like bubble, I saw everything happening. I knew it. Like, I just knew that this was going to be one of the things that would end up keeping people occupied during this time. So it's important for apps like House Party to exist right now because look, people are home, and this is the way that we are still able to communicate and play games with each other, have virtual tea parties. Like I did that with my daughter, with my 8-year-old. I ended up staying in LA because I traveled so much, and I wasn't sure. I know you needed like a certain amount of time to be self-isolated. So staying here, we ended up just doing like tea parties together, and so I think it's an important time to experience other ways to still feel connected to people. So, okay, we can't physically have a prom, but we can still have a prom. We can still dance together. And as a matter of fact, we're going to dance with even more people. So, that's the silver lining in my eyes.
Now, knowing that you didn't go to your prom, I went to one and I took my female cousin, which is hilarious because we went together dressed alike. It was a thing. I'm doing another virtual prom this weekend too. I'm trying to find a date. Do you have a date to yours today? And I have somebody who I think would be good for you.
I don't have a date to mine.
Well, watching all your sets and the chemistry that you have with Halle Berry.
Oh, no. Halle and I are friends, though. Halle and I are friends.
Is it crazy when you see people say that? Does she laugh? Do you guys laugh about it?
We actually do laugh about it because we are friends, and it's just fun. And it's fun because it just keeps people inspired and engaged in this chat. But really, we're just friends. So sometimes we'll just laugh at it and like we'll have like a little side chat. Like, did you see what I said? Nah, it's fun though. She's an amazing person and she's an amazing friend. And I'm very blessed to even know her.
Absolutely. No, we love it. And we love what you're doing. The one last thing I want to check in with you before you got to get ready, get suited and booted for the party.
I'm ready. I'm getting ready.
Have you watched Becoming yet? Because I know you and Michelle Obama have worked together several times now. She's doing this, and it's such an amazing moment in her life and for the world as well. Have you watched yet, or have you spoke to her about it?
No, I haven't spoken to her about it. We haven't communicated since the last couch party, but I know we're going to be doing something. We're working on something really big that I just received an invite to participate in with her and the big guy. So hopefully that goes through. But I'm blessed enough to know and to perform for them as well, which is, not too many times you get to say that you actually know. A former president or former first lady or the forever first lady, like it's been this whole ride has been magical, and someone asked me about, like, I read something recently that said like, D-Nice, the overnight success because of what happened with, on the other platform. None of this has been like overnight. It's like relationships that I've built for 34 years of being in the music industry, of being of service to people, because that's what we are as entertainers. We are serving people. And the one time that I actually needed people, they all came through for me. And that was that magical night. They all came. They came to support. And it changed my life, and it changed the lives of so many people and inspired so many people to be creative. So knowing that one of the, people that came through there was Michelle Obama is definitely like been extremely important. And it was very inspiring for other people to see that even though we're going through this crazy time, that they can actually be in this virtual room with forever first lady. So I'm so appreciative of them.
Absolutely. And again, I know you got to get out of here. Last question, because I'm thinking of it as I'm talking to you. I also need to find out, did we see if Beyonce has her fake account? Has she hopped into a room? Have you talked to B or J? And tonight, will you play the remix with her and Megan Thee Stallion?
I may play the remix with her and Megan Thee Stallion. I did speak to Jay but we didn't talk about that. They will not confirm anything about other accounts. But I will say this. I know he said that he was watching, and Jay is funny. He was like, "Yo, you're on fire right now. You've never been this hot in your life." And I just started laughing. Like, so I know that they are paying attention. So I believe that they may have like a little side account. I mean, her mom was in there. Her sister was in there.
Hello.
And her bandmates, were in there. Like, so she was probably in there.
We see you, Beyonce. We see you in there.
Exactly.
Derek, thank you so much. We're excited for the virtual prom tonight with House Party. It's going to be great. We're excited. Keep killing it. And whenever you want to talk again, we're here.
You know, I love talking to you. I hope to see you soon when this is all over.
Absolutely. In person.
You owe me coffee in person. You owe me coffee. We'll 6 feet apart though, but you know, you still owe me coffee.
Mask and everything. I got you. Have fun tonight.